Good afternoon. It is 12:15 p.m. on a Saturday, February 25th, and I'm getting ready to go on a walk to visit my mom. She's residing currently at the nursing home a mile from my home, and the weather is warming up. I'm kind of waiting for it to hit 47 degrees because every degree counts. You know, the warmer it is, the more enjoyable the walk is, and I do enjoy the walk and know that it's good for me. And I haven't been doing the long walks like I had intended to. But again, the last 2 weeks, I've actually been working more. So I told myself, well, I need to save my energy for work because I didn't want to overdo it. But now I'm feeling that a long mile walk to visit my mom is probably exactly what I need. And a very near and dear friend of mine suggested it before I spoke it. So I'm taking their suggestion and know that it does feel like the right thing to do today. I'm going to be going to work at 3, but if I leave out of here at 1, that'll give me enough time to get there and visit and come back home and then go to work. The last time I visited my mom, I asked her, "How's your fantasy life, Mom?" Because, she's at this time in bed all day, all night, all the time. So how's your fantasy life, Mom? And she said, "Oh, it's up and going," or something to that. It was really cute. But I said, "Well, what kind of things do you fantasize about, Mom?" And she said, "Oh, the things and places I would go if I ever get out of here." And it was like, oh, I hadn't heard her say that before. So to me, I thought, oh, she's thinking about improving, because what's stopping her is not being able to walk on her own. And she had undergone knee surgery. And when it came time to rehabilitate, I believe the process was so painful for her that I think, eventually gave up. And I'm just now feeling my own hand and remembering when I severed this finger on a kitchen knife. Ouch. Ow. It knows I'm talking about it. It's been hurting lately. But anyway, the rehabilitation process for my finger, to straighten it out, I could get it up to about there, and then it seemed like it was more in the way. So over time, after continuously just never really getting it, I just said, whatever, I just need to get back to life. I need to get back to doing what I'm doing. I was a single mom. I was waitressing, going to college. I said, it'll heal the way it needs to heal, and it healed like this. And I just learned to live with it. People didn't notice unless I said, "Hey, did you notice I have this bent finger?" And it wasn't until 2020 that I opted to have it surgically removed. And it was the right decision. It's definitely, I have a lot less tension. This tendon muscle is not continuously being flexed like it was when it was in lockdown. In lockdown, what an interesting way to put it, in lockdown. But so yeah, back to my mom. I said, well, Mom, I said, I have a spare room and I would love for you to move in. I said, we just need to get you walking. You just need to walk again. And she just sort of looked at me and I said, well, I know I've seen you do miraculous things before when you put your mind to it. And so I'm hoping, and my teacher always says, don't use the word hope. Because when you say hope, it's like, yeah, keep on hoping, because it's not going to happen. Hoping and wishing is wishy-washy. She says, wishing is wishy-washy. Hope is, it's like, all my past relationships were like, why did you stay so long? I had hope. It was my hope that had me hold on, Say, hoping for things to get better. No, you don't want to hope. But I do believe that our minds are more powerful than we've ever really given credit for. You know, we're picking up on that. I feel like the more advanced technology gets, which is, computers really are our human version of our own brain. Like, we're going to create something that can do the thinking for us, you know. My mom's a powerful woman. She's a strong woman. She really is. I have a friend, the same friend that encouraged me to go visit her. They often remind me, you know, visit your mom. Yeah, it's that old, you only got one, you know, you only got one. And I was fortunate enough to be very close to my mom growing up. I was the favorite in a lot of ways. I felt like I was mom's favorite. And I wanted to hold on to that title as long as possible. But when you have 5 siblings, you know, that's a lot for any mother to keep up with. It's a lot for anyone to keep up with. But I love my mother, and she was my first role model as far as like who I wanted to be just like. People would say, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I'd say, I want to be like my mom. And then of course, as I got older, she'd say, oh, please don't say that, you know, don't say that, don't want to be like me. You know, she was so concerned about her weight, being overweight. And she used to tell me that you know, don't be like me, don't want to be like me. But I did. I thought she was amazing. But her biggest struggles in life have been with her weight and depression. And they kind of go hand in hand. Both are very heavy energy, heavy, stagnant, weighed down, held back. But I've also heard that depression is anger turned inwards. It's like when you're really angry at someone that you cannot be angry with, or you don't feel like you can outwardly express your anger for that person, it turns inward. It's very destructive. But I'm almost at my 10-minute mark, and I don't want to get down a whole other topic. But I just wanted to say hello again, and I will see you again tomorrow.